All right, so I want to talk a little bit about low-risk attacks. So there's really like 4 basic low-risk attacks in wrestling. So there's an arm drag, throw more. There's a snap down. There's duck under, and there's a slide by. And those 4 low-risk attacks are all called low-risk because I'm not going underneath the guy. I'm not putting myself at risk of his counterattack when I'm engaging those attacks on my opponent. So they're low risk. They're not as effective, so they're a little less effective maybe than some of the other attacks. But because they're low risk, you can really spam them. You can throw them at guys all day long, and you don't have to worry about what they're going to do back to you, at least for the most part, obviously. And so that's why a low-risk offense or low-risk attack is an important thing to kind of incorporate into your game. But in addition to being an attack, right, so I can snap a guy down to the mat, or I can arm drag a guy and take his back. But on top of that, when he shuts down, so if I go arm drag and he circles away, boom, that actually functions as a setup for a shot. If I hit a snap down and he fights up, it functions as a setup for a shot. So low-risk attacks are great as offense, but they're also great as a setup. And so I really would highly encourage anybody to incorporate some sort of a low-risk attack into their offense. Maybe all of them. Your offense could be all of those low-risk attacks. And obviously it kind of begs the question, which one? I really like the snap down, especially obviously in jiu-jitsu. Gives me access to his throat. But also in jiu-jitsu, you tend to see guys standing more upright. And so it's a lot harder to get to a snap down than you would in a pure wrestling context where people are less worried about chokes and are a lot more worried about leg attacks. So again, play around with those low risk attacks and figure out what works for you.